This is Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. I'm joined by ring legend Oscar De La Hoya in Abu Dhabi. Oscar, take two. Obviously, Zurdo there, going to see your man. But how are you?
I'm wonderful, man. Thank you. It's really a pleasure to be here. It's history in Abu Dhabi, and I'm really looking forward to it. Look, I've always felt Bivol is an amazing fighter, amazing champion. All my respects to him. I think that this fight's going to be a terrific fight. My guy Zurdo Ramirez, he's in the best shape of his life. He's ready to go. He's going to do the best job possible he can do, and we'll see what happens. But me as a fan, me as a fighter, I strongly think that Zurdo Ramirez has a tremendous chance of beating Bivol.
Oscar, the toughest test of Zurdo's career so far, what does he have to do to ensure he's victorious on Saturday night?
Yeah, he has to stay focused. That's the bottom line. I told him just seconds ago that, look, you're ready, you're focused, you're trained hard, this is your moment. The seconds that count are the seconds right before you step inside the ring. Those are the moments that count. So stay focused, stay determined. You've done all the hard work. Fighters get nervous. They get a little butterflies in their stomach. Control them. Once the bell rings, do your job and take care of business.
People looking at Dimitri Bivol, and of course remember that historic win for him against Canelo Alvarez. Do you think that people are looking back on that too much because it was such a good performance?
Look, I mean, I called that fight right from the start. Canelo Alvarez is a small super middleweight at most. Bivol's a big guy. He's a big light heavyweight, and so at 175. So I strongly feel that if people are looking at the Canelo fight and judging it and thinking that Zurdo Ramirez will be the same test or even easier than Canelo, they have another thing coming. I think Zurdo Ramirez is a bigger fighter, stronger fighter. He's a southpaw. He's hungrier. You got to take into consideration that Canelo was already on top. Canelo's mindset was already a winner. Canelo's mindset was already enjoying the fruits of his labor. He was already the superstar. Guess what? Ramirez is on his way up. Ramirez is hungry. Ramirez is a fighter who wants to taste the glory. That's going to be the difference right there.
People obviously looking at the future and what could be next. If Zurdo wins, Canelo said he wanted to obviously face Dimitri Bivol in a rematch, but depending on the relationship between you and Canelo, do you think it could be revisited about between Zurdo and Canelo?
Well, look, I mean, Canelo has always said that he doesn't want to fight Mexicans and blah, blah, blah. But look, even if Bivol wins, I still do think that Canelo Alvarez will never beat Bivol. It's not his style. Styles make fights. And so all I'm hoping is for a great fight on Saturday night. I think these types of fights that we're making with Matchroom Boxing, with DAZN, with Golden Boy, are the fights that the fans deserve.
Away from that, obviously, Jaime Munguia returns later in the year as well. A brilliant talent, Oscar. But there's just been some criticisms on kind of the opponents he's faced recently. Where do things stand in him actually getting one of the leading names in the division?
Right. Well, I'm hoping next year, because this December opponent is probably going to be one of those fights where it's going to prepare him for the big fights next year. It's been difficult. It's been tough. There's no opponents for him. We try to make Charlo. Obviously, across the street with PBC is impossible to work with. But hopefully, we can position Jaime Munguia to face the very best in the near future. Just the way we did with Ramirez and Bivol. Just the way we're doing with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. I'm hoping that we can position Jaime Munguia to face the very best next year.
Oscar, Ryan and Tank, it's a fight everybody would love to see. Not just kind of people who work in the sport, but that just reaches so many people across a casual audience as well. How confident are you that we can see that fight? Where do things currently stand?
The promoters have done their job. We've come to terms in everything. Now it's up to the networks. Showtime, DAZN, please, for the fans, make it happen.
How confident are you that he will be the one that goes ahead next year?
I'm not an executive. But as a fan, please, Showtime, DAZN, make this fight happen.
Just two more before I let you go. Talks of a potential fight between Devin Haney and Vasyl Lomachenko next year. Shakur Stevenson in the running as well. Where do you rank Devin, though, in terms of potential fights? And you look again at Ryan. Is he the number one in that division for you?
I love him. I love Haney. I mean, Haney's an excellent fighter. He's got talent. He's got discipline. I love the way he conducts himself. I love the way I've never seen him train, but I'm sure that he's one of the best and the most disciplined fighter out there in the gym. I wish him the very best. I think that his style is a very difficult style. I think that he needs a dancing partner. A dancing partner that can sell arenas in the U.S. A dancing partner that can give him a fight. A dancing partner that can take him out of his element, that gets him uncomfortable. So who knows who that opponent can be, but the lightweight division is loaded and I'm excited.
Tyson Fury, he's going to face Derek Chisora on December 3rd, but next year we're hoping to see the Oleksandr Usyk undisputed bout unless there's slip-ups on December 3rd. I just want to get your thoughts. Undisputed, Fury Usyk, how would that fight play out?
I love Tyson. Tyson Fury is my man. I love Tyson. He is a nice guy. He is a sharp fighter. He moves like a lightweight. I hope that Tyson Fury is champion forever because he's great for boxing.
Final one, Oscar, you just had a word as well there with Eddie Hearn. What was said between the pair of you?
Let's make the great fights happen. We respect each other, we congratulate each other, and let's continue what we're doing.
Oscar, thank you.
Thanks.